I'm so excited for this episode. You have literally no idea. I'm so excited. Oh my god, hi everyone! Everyone's here. I'm so happy. Alice says, hey, how's everyone? I'm so happy you're here, Alice. Jonathan, hello. Sophia, yay, I'm so glad that you're back, Sophia. Violet says, hi. Hi, Violet. Violet says, I'm sad I missed the last few. Yeah, I know, that was such a bummer. I've had a really busy few weeks. But I'm so excited about this one because it's one of my favorite episodes. Same. Like this turn is one of, like, in my opinion, the best, like film-wise, script-wise, acting-wise episode ever. And it's also just one of my favorite episodes ever. So I'm so excited. So hi, Violet. I'm so happy you're here. Sophia says hi. Jonathan says, well, at least you made it this week. So that's good. Yes, I'm so glad that you're back. I'm so glad you're back, Violet. Sophia says, literally one of the best episodes. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Hosey Studio. Hi, Hosey Studio. I'm so glad you're back. Same, I keep missing too. Yeah, I know. I miss you guys. I'm so glad that you're here. Hosey Studio says, I'm so excited for this episode. Time to really amp up the Ward bashing. Literally. Like, we have already been like, Ward every single time he's on screen. Now we're gonna actually have like a reason. Violet says, yes, so excited to bash Ward. I'm so excited to bash Ward with y'all. Violet says, are you perchance a Teen Wolf fan? I think you're talking about Hosey Stydia, because Stydia, Styles, and Lydia. I'm also a huge Teen Wolf fan. I love Teen Wolf so much. It's one of my top, like, 5 fandoms, TV shows of all time. Violet says, I've been meaning to ask. Hosey Stydia says, yes. One of my favorite hyperfixations, LOL, same. Violet says, OMG! Hosey says, my user is a combination of Vampire Diaries and Teen Wolf. Yeah, I didn't know about the Vampire Diaries one because I haven't watched Vampire Diaries. So, like, the whole Hosey's, like, I didn't really get that. But I got the Stydia immediately. That's so funny. Blade! Hi, Blade! I'm so happy you're here! I'm so happy! Yes, and Violet says, I don't know much about Vampire Diaries, but I saw Stydia and went, Yeah, literally same. That's exactly what I did too. Hosey Stydia says the Vampire Diaries is my second hyperfixation, and I'm attached to characters and ships and made it. I attached to characters and ships and made it my personality for like 5 years. That's amazing. That's literally me. With anything that I become obsessed with, I'm literally like, this is gonna be my obsession for the next 5 to 10 years, literally. Violet says my brother and dad decided to watch Teen Wolf for fun and accidentally wrote my whole immediate family to watching it. LOL. That's amazing. I love that. I love it when new people watch Teen Wolf. Like, you just gotta ignore the CGI, like a little bit of the acting, and then like when season 2 and 3 hits, then it's like, yes, so good, so good. Josh, hi Josh, I'm so happy you're here. Hello. Alice says I'm trying to pack to go on holiday tomorrow. That's exciting. That's wonderful. Where are you? Don't tell us where you're going. But I hope you have fun wherever you're going. That's funny. I was so obsessed with the Vampire Diaries. Alice says same. I was absolutely obsessed, especially Legacies. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Legacies before I became even more obsessed with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. LOL, love it. Hosey City says Teen Wolf Season 3. Oh my god. Teen Wolf Season 3 is, like, literally, to me, the epitome of supernatural television. Like, nothing. I've watched all of Supernatural. Nothing compares to Teen Wolf Season 3B especially, for me. Like, I love Teen Wolf so much. Hosey City says, Alice, yes, I think I started AOS before Legacies because I had finally caught up to the originals. That's why I just haven't watched the Vampire Diaries yet, is there's just literally so many spin-off shows. Like, it's too much. I don't know how to keep up. Alice says, I'm going to Taylor Swift. Did you see Taylor Swift news? I'm going to a Taylor Swift reference place, which I adore. Oh, that's cool. And this is my 4th year in a row, LOL. That's awesome. Hope you have an amazing time. Did you see the Taylor Swift news that she bought back all of her music? So now she officially owns literally everything that she's ever written or created musically. Like, I'm so proud of her for that. I did not expect that, but I'm so proud of her for that. I still want Reputation TV. I still want that. Fantastic girl. Hi, Gabby. I'm so happy you're here. How are you? This is gonna be so good. I love this episode so much. Sophia says Alice has got me and her sister watching today all in the same room. Oh my god, that is so cute. I love y'all. That is so cute. Yeah, so Alice has got me and her sister watching today all in the same room. That's adorable. I'm so honored that this is like a part of your sister bestie bonding time. Gabby, I'm so glad you're here. Everyone says hi. Jose City says, what Swift got it back? What Swift got it back? Yeah, she bought it back from someone else who is not, you know. And so I'm like, really did not expect that to happen, but I'm very proud of her for being like, no, this is mine. I'm a billionaire. Like, I'm gonna get it back. Also, I'm so happy for Taylor. I could cry. I know. I'm like, that's the best. I love the Chandler Bing meme from Friends whenever he's like holding on to an album, like a what's it called, record album, and he's like singing along and crying. And I was like, literally, I posted on my Instagram story today, I was like, that's me with every single album. Now I'm like, thank God she's back. It's so funny. Sophia says, Alice's sister here. Hi Alice's sister. What is your name? Hi, I'm so happy you're here. This is so fun. Huzzy Studio says hi. It's so funny. Before we get started, it's so funny. The clock that I always use seems to be working okay, but literally 30 seconds before I clicked go live, I was trying to put it like right here, and then this knocked over and I caught it, and then this knocked over and I caught it, and then this knocked over and I like it sort of caught it, like it landed on the chair, and then the clock fell and just slow-mo rolled off, and then the batteries went everywhere. So I very quickly had to like go like this on the floor, and I was like, oh my God, how is this happening? So that was so funny and so chaotic. But anyways, now we're live and it's all good. Alice, Tilda. Hi, Tilda. I'm so happy you're here. I don't know why my laptop is so far away from me. Tilda. Yeah. Hi, Tilda. I'm so happy you're here. Alice the fan, Tilda. Got it. Alice says, Holy City, I didn't realize it was a spinoff at first. LOL. It took me so long to realize how it intertwined with the Vampire Diaries. That's funny. Josh says season 3B is Dylan O'Brien's season. Like, the whole show is Dylan O'Brien's season of Teen Wolf. Can we be real? But season 3B especially, that is like his like all-star, like the best thing he's ever done, in my opinion. Alice says Tilda, aka really annoying person who wants me to watch horror TV without telling me everything. Oh, I would hate that. I would hate that so much. Sophia says, every single time you say TBF, I'm like, Throwback Friday, and then I'm like, no, you said it was something else. It's to be fair. How am I a Gen Z? There's no way I'm a Gen Z. It's very good. I love Dylan O'Brien. Love Dylan O'Brien so freaking much. Sophia says, Alice, stop being mean, Tilda. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. Anyways, let's get into this freaking episode. Like, this is so exciting. Huzzy City says, I made sure to write out, to be fair, instead TBF for this reason, LOL. You're so funny. Like, I forget it every single time. Alice says, I didn't realize I used TBF as much as I did until you kept pointing it out. That's so funny. It takes me forever to pick up on an acronym. Anyways, welcome. Now that we've gotten all that done, welcome to our Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, Episode 17, live watch party. Yay! Applause all around. Alice says, I'm ready. I'm so freaking ready. So, our live watch parties, everyone's like, let's go. So, I'm going to make this short. Our last live watch parties were so good. Episode 16, called The End of the Beginning. So freaking good. That was the one where, like, Ward pews what he thinks is a clairvoyant, and then they all realize that the clairvoyant is actually in S.H.I.E.L.D. And then at the end, they think that May is evil. Like, oh my God, the whole thing. And now this is time for turn. Wait, someone says stay safe, Gabby. The Fantastic Girl says, I wish I could join the watch party tonight, but I can't. Oh no, my area is under a tornado watch till midnight. Oh, I hate that. I totally relate. Normally when I do this, I'm under a tornado watch. Like, it's crazy. So I hope you stay safe. I'm so glad that you just got to say hi. Like, totally DM me in the Discord all your thoughts on this episode. But yeah, hopefully you can join next week. But yes, Alice says, so is Tilda and Sophia because I'm controlling the screen. Yeah. Yes, everyone stay safe right now. Fantastic Girl says, oh wait, I meant after party. Okay. So you can join for this live watch party, but you can't join the after party. That's great. Awesome. I'm so glad you can watch the episode with us. Yes, but stay safe. Like, if you need to go, go. Anyways, but now it's time for turn, where it's literally Hydra, Garrett, Ward, turn. It's so good. Oh my god, I can't wait. And then after this, my Patreon besties will go on our Discord, and I will go on our Discord, and we will have a little after party video call and talk about this episode because it's gonna be so good. Okay, this episode was written by Jed and Marissa, the creators of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, no wonder it's so amazing, right? It's literally written by them, and directed by Vincent Misiano. So yes, for anyone that is new, or let me put in my earbuds. For anyone that is new or watching the recap, the replay, what am I saying? Why are my earbuds locked like this? Hopefully you have episode 17 pulled up on a different screen or a different website tab, and then we can all go to the episode. Oh, dang it, all I can hear is myself. One sec. Okay, I had to mute myself, God. Anyway, so then we will click on play. So I'll say 3, 2, 1, play, and we will all click on play, and I will have my clock. Hopefully it'll work. I'm hoping it'll work with the batteries after it like completely crashed. So I think we're all ready. Let me, yes, everyone says that they're ready. Alice says I got a new phone and made myself a really cute Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wallpaper and put Daisy stickers on it. That's adorable. I love that. I make wallpapers all the time. Husky City says plot twist after plot twist in this episode. I know. I'm so pumped. I'm so ready. I had clock check ready to send and saw you picked it up. Thank you, Husky City. You're awesome. Yes, the plot twists are crazy. I can still watch, so I will be commenting in the chat. Great, fantastic girl. Great, Gabby. I love this episode so much. It's so good. Awesome. Okay, so if we all have the episode pulled up, we're going to click on play. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play. I'm on the previously on. Just to let you know. I am on the previously. Oh my god, I still can't believe Ward did that. Except I can, because I know why. Oh my god. This entire realization of, like, it's someone within S.H.I.E.L.D. They're reading your files, not your mind. Oh, it's so good. And then the May thing? Who's the real clairvoyant? I gotta move this closer. This was literally insane because last week we were talking about how like we thought May was the reveal, and then it shows Victoria hand, and I was like, okay, so that's the reveal. Like, it wasn't, to me, it wasn't any more like, oh, I guess it could be her. It was like, that was the reveal. Like, that's done. So this episode was shocking. I love Garrett so freaking much. I hate him, but I love him. Sophia says, I feel bad for the guy Ward off. I know. Violet says, wait, can I have a specific time? I already messed up. Mine is at 1 minute and 5 seconds. 1 minute and 5 seconds now. Jonathan says the music. I know. Hi, Jonathan. Liz says this episode, let's hope this storm doesn't knock out my power. This is the first time in like months that I've had good weather to do this. I love how Garrett is literally just chilling. And then his own people are coming after him. Husky City says you can kind of see the clock mirrored in the background. Yeah, if you take a screenshot and like flip it, it'll tell you the exact time that we're at. But I can also just tell you. But sometimes I don't see your message in time. Oh my god, his flying is so... I love it in season 2. Whenever Hydra's coming after May and the team on the bus, and then May loses them, and then Trip says the only kind of word for that kind of flying is fancy. That reveal of Garrett seeing the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo, like, what is happening? Oh my god. I love how aggressively she kicked the... Oh my god. This whole thing is crazy. This whole thing is crazy. Talk. I love Fitz arguing from behind the glass. I love how Sky and Coulson are both like aiming at May, and Fitz is like, I'm staying behind the glass because I know at any second now she could totally beat y'all up. This is so freaking sad that after everything May and Coulson have been through, he really thinks that she's evil and working with the Clairvoyant and Hydra. Well, not Hydra yet, because they don't know that yet. Oh, just come out with it. Violet says, okay, I'm kind of on time. It's good enough. Fitz just said, Sky told me to. You were in the walls, Fitz, so that's where we're at. Jose City says, should have let them hit his plane. I know. Like, it's so funny that I'm, like, was rooting for Garrett to get away from the S.H.I.E.L.D. planes, but, like, can they just, like, really do it? Oh, Fitz. Oh, Fitz. I hate it when Fitz gets overwhelmed. Oh my god, I love that May just totally dropped the whole, like, we're arguing thing, and she's like, Gemma might be in danger. Gemma Simmons is my baby. Like, I need to protect her. I love that May was instantly so worried about her. Rosie City says Coulson's emotions in this scene, like, May is his best friend. He feels so betrayed right now. I know, like, it just shows how betrayed Coulson is feeling. Like, obviously. I love Fitz and Sky. Oh, Fitz, you poor thing. Violet says, I was worried when I watched this because I didn't want it to be May. I know. I was like, there's no way it's May, but, like, if it is May, I'm gonna be so mad. Because I love May from the very beginning. Trip. I love Trip so much. He's just the best. I love that they actually had him flirt with Gemma for a while. And then in season 2, it's more like Trip and Sky kind of, like, become friends / flirt a little bit. I like them as bestie energy the best, but I love how they purposely had Trip act, like, very confrontational with Gemma, and he's like, yeah, you better not be hitting anything, to, like, get us to think that he might be evil. I love him being like, oh, she knows. She's not faking it. Fantastic Girls says this episode is insane from start to finish. So good and so intense. Like, the whole thing. Beth says Fitz and Simmons were so justified, actually. Literally. Like, I get that they, like Coulson and Sky were trying to save people, but, like, from Fitz and Simmons' perspective, they're literally trying to save the world with this drug. Like, it's with the GH325. Like, it's, I totally am on Fitzsimmons' side. I love Trip immediately helping her with her research. They're so cute. Let me talk. That was supposed to be, like, a badass line, but her little British accent being like, I'm getting better at it. Oh my god, she's so cute. No, I don't. Oh, Coulson. So I want to know if Garrett knew that he was about to be attacked, because he was just reading. Like, you would think that or unless he's just so cocky and confident that he's just like, nah, I can just read until I have to survive my own people. Or I guess because that was actually S.H.I.E.L.D. It wasn't S.H.I.E.L.D. because right now, for the first time watching this, I love how Coulson literally just, like, did that to May. I don't want any more surprises today. Oh, buddy. The other kind of sleeper. Oh my god, Ward's face. He's like, wait, have we both been working for Garrett at the same time. That's so funny. That would be hilarious if they were both working for the same person and he was like, wait. And it's like the Spider-Man meme of being like, wait. Warming up. He knows what he's doing, Fitz. Jose City says Protective Mama Bear May is my favorite. I know, I love Protective May. Jose City says Trip, my man, yes. I love Trip. Everyone loves Trip. Gabby says, if I remember correctly, this episode aired out after Captain America Winter Soldier. Yes. So next week, instead of watching an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode, we're gonna watch Captain America Winter Soldier after, because like this is like right with the tie-in. So instead of watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. next Friday, we're going to watch Winter Soldier, and I'm so excited about that. Booyah! Booyah! Says, yep, and that's my favorite movie, so I was losing my mind watching this episode. I know, like, Winter Soldier is one of my favorite Marvel movies of all time. It's so good. Jonathan says Trip is the GOAT. I love it. I love how they brought back Agent Shaw, because he was in the episode, was it 7? Episode 7? Whenever, like, Gemma pulled the thing out of his nose and they were like in the middle of like an icy land or whatever. And so I'm glad that they brought back like some actors who played characters. Like, I think that's cool, especially since they're in the hub and they brought him back to the hub. So like it works out. I think it's great. Jose City says, yep, it came out 2 weeks after the Winter Soldier. Are you serious? 2 weeks? That's crazy. Jose City says, I don't think Garrett knew they were after him because he seemed surprised by the Out of the Shadows thing. Interesting. That's interesting. Gabby says he probably did know. It was probably a plan to give him an excuse to come on the bus. That's true. That's interesting. But then, like, doesn't he want to, like, jump out of the bus and not go to the hub? Oh. Not me. She, not me. He's so good at what he does at manipulating and lying. Like the fact that he took the route and to defend Victoria Hand and be like, that doesn't make sense. Instead of being like, yes, it's her. Do it. Yep, it's 100% her. Like, that makes him look more innocent. Oh my God. This is so good. The music. Oh my God, chills. Chills. Out of the shadows into the light. Oh my God. Well, I'll be. Oh my God, their faces. Oh my God. Hydra. Oh my God, the fact that Coulson was like there working with Captain America who defeated Hydra, and like, oh my God, like the fact that he was, oh my God, this is crazy. I love this reveal so much. It's a head. Skye is so smart to figure that out, that they must be within S.H.I.E.L.D. Jose City says, aw, Coulson, so many surprises for the rest of your life, but not just today. Yeah, literally. Jonathan says, you and me both, Coulson, literally. Aw, Fitz. Oh, I love that Coulson's immediately like, no, we're saving Simmons. I love how it's not just like, Simmons is at the hub, we have to save her, and Coulson and Skye are like, but we should probably survive today and then go save her. They're just like, no, we're going to save Gemma. I love their friendship. The Hydra theme song. This entire episode is so trippy, because the first time that we watch it, it's like, okay, so those are all Hydra agents capturing S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, like they're everywhere, but it's like the opposite. It's so crazy. Riley says, yeah, I bet he wasn't fully up to speed on what was happening with Cap and stuff. Yeah. At least that's what I thought, yeah. I love Agent Weaver so much. This whole thing is so creepy. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And Gabby says, booyah. Alice says, icon, I know. Hydra. Oh my god, Trip leaving in the background just so subtly is so creepy. Oh, Trip. You could have done that a little less creepily. This is so creepy. He's like, girl, how do I know that I can trust you? Oh god. Trip, you could do this a little less creepily. This is so smart of Trip, though. I love how he says, if you try to get me, instead of like, if you do, like, he's like, there's no way you could possibly. Jose City says, I never noticed that Shaw was that character, OMG. Yeah, right? Gabby says, Captain America and Winter Soldier is one of my all-time favorite MCU movies. Same. This is so hypocritical of Ward. Ward, you jerk. I deserve to know? I'm gonna make an edit. Have you seen those like edits on TikTok where it's like someone says one line and then it goes boom and it like turns to black on the screen and then it goes one more line and it goes boom. And so I'm gonna make an edit of Grant Ward being hypocritical for 2 minutes straight. And it's gonna be like every single time he's like, she lied to us, boom. I deserve to know the truth. You've been lying, reporting behind our backs, don't. This is some next level. Oh my god. Yes, May. Poor May. She thinks that she finally like has a boyfriend or something after Andrew, and then turns out he's been in love with Sky this whole time. Jose City says, the relief Garrett must have felt, I know. Yes, the slowly Hydra, I know. OMG, best moment. Hydra, plot twist, I know. This part is so epic, OMG. I was rooting for Garrett at this point so much. I know, same. He's like, I don't give a about your orders right now, May. We're all about to... Poor May. Like, in her perspective, every single thing that she's done for Fury, reporting back to Fury, has been to protect Coulson. And he's treating her like this. Obviously, he doesn't get it. Oh my god, this part. Oh. Oh my god, his face. His face. I love how Garrett took him to the side and he's like, this is what's happening. Like, figure out what to do now. And Ward is like, oh, what is happening? He must have been so confused. I love it. Oh my god, this is so creepy. Oh my god. Oh, I love how much they brought from the movie into this episode. Sky and Ward. Oh my god. Oh, Fitz. Oh, Fitz has had the most traumatic day of his life ever. Oh god. Jose City says the way Garrett didn't remember the exact Hydra phrase parallel to him misremembering Fury's one-man speech later. OMG, he can't listen. That's funny. A part of something. Jonathan says, if you hadn't seen Winter Soldier, finding out this way first would have been an even bigger shocker. It would have been a bigger shocker. The fact that Hydra wants Sky, that's so creepy. Sophia says, yes, the misinterpretation of Fury's speech is so funny. I can't wait to get to that. He's like, a part. Violet says, I was having heart palpitations this entire episode, TBH. I know. Like, this entire episode is so intense. She literally did everything for Colton. The fact that she knew about Tahiti, though, and never told him, was low. Like, that was not good. I guess Fury thought that he would never find out, but keeping a secret from him... Oh, Coulson. I'm with you on that, but, like, God, bringing up Bahrain was, like, so... Yikes. I think we got... Hi, Wolf. I'm so happy you're here. What part are we on? We are at 18 minutes and 25 seconds. So May and Coulson are talking to each other about how May knew this entire time. I'm so happy you're here. How are you? They're talking about how May put together the team. Oh my God. That thing is so, like, so complex and so creepy that May literally is the one who put together the team, not Coulson. Like, that was so sneaky and so creepy. Jonathan says, help me, Gemma Simmons. You're my only hope. Yeah, like, Agent Weaver should have totally just done that. With all of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Star Wars references that they make in the show, like, that would have been so funny. Didn't Coulson say that with the Hive in season 3? He was like, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. I think he does that. Like, that's so funny. Jose City says, oh, I think he was trying to scare her into acting out and proving she was Hydra. Oh, that's interesting. Because if Gemma really was Hydra, she could have just, like, taken the knife and, like, or, like, gone after him. So he was probably scaring her to try to bring it out of her. That's so creative. That's so interesting. Alice says, Gemma and Trip, my loves. I know, they're so cute. Jose City says, oh, I think he was trying to, yeah. First time I thought for sure Trip was Hydra, LOL. I know, I love how they make it seem like Trip is Hydra, not who actually is Hydra. It's so creative. Alice says, first time yeah. Ward you, I know. Violet says his smile. Ugh, gross. His smirk. Oh my God. This scene is, like, so confusing. Sophia says, I feel so bad for how May is treated. I know it sucks. But, like, she did lie constantly. But, like, she did not deserve that whole Bahrain reference and everything. Jose Sidia says that was the device Ward and Fitz got during their escape mission to take out the pew-pew machines. Yeah, I thought so. I was wondering about that. That's so funny. I love how they bring that back. Something that Fitz basically made is now what they're using because they have the specs for it. Like, that's so interesting. Jonathan says Ward's luck was perfect timing. Had he not been caught, he would have been screwed. Yeah, literally. Alice says, also big news, I finally watched Parting Shot. And the finale, you did? Oh my God, Sophia made me and I saw for like 2 hours. Oh my God. They're like the most tragic episodes of the whole thing. I can't believe you finally watched them. That's crazy. This whole thing. Like, why is May still cuffed? Like, are you kidding me? She just said she was doing it for you, Coulson. Sophia says it was way more than 2 hours. Oh my God. I literally saw it for days when I first watched Parting Shot in the finale. Literally. I agree. Violet says, OMG, I just watched Parting Shot for the first time like last week. Oh my God. Why is everyone watching Parting Shot for the first time? This is like the most tragic ending of all time. Like, oh my God. Sophia says, I left the room to get something and I could hear the sobbing from the other room. Alice, it's so sad. This is so confusing for Gemma. Gemma really thinks like this is it. Like, if we're gonna go out, we're gonna take, and I love that Trip is like, how they're communicating with their eyes. Hand is it's a risky little game to play this, but very creative, very smart. Jose Sidia said, the way Ward looks at Sky at anything you don't want them to get their hands on, like, OMG. I know, like, that's so creepy. Yes, let's go, Trip. I love how they literally think this is it and that they're going to be like, if we're gonna go out, like, we might as well take a few Hydra agents with us. Like, what? Trip being so confused. Jose City says, I assembled this team. I was shook. I know. Like, May saying, I assembled this team. She played Coulson so hard. Bella says, my Felinda heart was crying during this part. Like, mom and dad are fighting. I know. Literally. Literally. Wolf says, oh my gosh, I did not see the timer. Well, I think it's like backwards and flipped on the live for some reason. I don't know why YouTube does that. I did not see the timer. Thanks and thanks. I've been wanting to make one of these for a bit. I'm so happy you're here, Wolf. That's so cool. And you joined at like the best episode ever. Just your sidearm. I love Fitz, and I love how Fitz did that too. It wasn't, Fitz is getting so cool. Jose City says, noticing the Star Wars references now that I've watched the first 6 Star Wars movies. Yeah, like they make a lot of Star Wars references in Agents. Jonathan says, yes, he did. I loved it. Wolf says, yes, he does. He also references Tatooine later. Yeah. I love that. The fact that they literally are like, if you think Coulson is a good man, a friend, let me pull out my list. Like my list of all the things that he's done that are very sketchy. Like, and I love how she just like immediately starts listing it off. Boyd says, May cares so deeply for the team and does not get enough credit for it. She does not get enough credit for it. You're 100% right. Like, she will do everything she can to protect the team. And, like, no one thinks of her that way. It's so annoying. I love how she, like, was ready with this list about Coulson. Jose City says Ward just tricked Coulson into telling him where the Gravitonian was. I know, I noticed that. I was like, and like his face, he was like, oh, that was easy. I love Hand. This scene with Sky and Ward, oh my god, this is the moment that I started to like Ward and Skyward ship, the Skyward ship. Like, how hilarious and ironic is that? This is the episode that I started to like him and them. That's so funny. But it says OMG, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, his face was like, gotcha. Sky's like, yeah, that's kind of what that would mean. Also, Ward being like, oh, poor me. Like, I feel so guilty. I deserve this ending. To get her. I think that he was manipulating her right here so that she would, like, be more emotional towards him and kiss him. Like, I don't think that that was, like, his main objective, but I think it was definitely, like, a manipulative tactic to get her to be, like, romantic with him. Because he doesn't feel that way at all. He's not like, I hurt an innocent person. Like, no, Ward. Like, I think all of this was manipulation to get Sky to feel things in that moment. Ugh, Ward, you're so annoying. Poor Sky. She's so, like, buying this. I'm not an idiot, Ward. We live on the same plane for God's sakes. Yeah, how can you possibly hook up with another agent when there's like 5 agents total all living on the same plane? Like, how funny is that? This guy is so funny. Wolf said, I'm pretty sure May believed that if Coulson found out, it might make him go crazy. Yeah, because I think Fury also told her that a little bit. Like, She really felt like she couldn't tell him, like literally for his safety. Oh my god. I hate him, but I love her. And this is the moment I started to like them. I was like, okay, I can buy it. Like, when that happened, I was like, okay, I get it a little bit. What the hell? I was like, you know what? I can get behind this ship. And then literally not even like 20 minutes later, I love Sky's face right there. How many times does Ward come out of a room like this? Like, how funny. I do love this scene because it shows how much, like, Ward could have literally been like, Hail Hydra. And then they would have all been like, ah, and like pretended to fall down and be hurt. Like, they should have done that. That would have been hilarious if Ward was like, Hail Hydra. But like, or I guess they're all S.H.I.E.L.D. That's so confusing. But I do love this scene. Ward is literally like so strong. Jose City said Fitz created a laser that drills through a plane hole and it didn't get put into use by S.H.I.E.L.D. is crazy. I know. But said the mouse hole was what Fury used to escape Bucky in the Winter Soldier. Are you serious? Because I always thought that they looked alike. How did Ward do that? He's so like, oh my god. He's like, okay, she's gonna be my wife. We're not moving until we find Simmons. I love Fitz. Without questioning, yeah. Right. Oh my god. This is insane. This scene is insane. Oh my god. Garrett being like, she's a horrible person, listening to the things that he's done. He's done all these things. And he's like, how gross are all these scenes? Oh my god. Oh my god, Coulson's face. Oh my god, Coulson realizing, like, the moments of realization in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are the best ever. Oh my god. Nobody. Look at Fitz's face. Oh my god. Oh my god, May gets it. May knows what he's getting at. Oh my god. The silence, like there's no music here. It's just Garrett realizing he's caught. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just damn it. Are you serious? Oh my god. Whoa. Coulson being like this is way bigger than I thought. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like that alone could have been the end of the episode. Like that alone could have been like the biggest turn. The fact that May is still cuffed and she's like, man, if these weren't on me, you'd be gone by now. Oh, Fitz. Oh my god. Yeah. Jonathan said Fitz literally saved Fury's life from the Winter Soldier. Yes, like the amount of things that happen in the movies that would never have happened if it weren't for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like, Coulson's the reason that he saves Sokovia in Age of Ultron. Like, Coulson's the reason for that. Oh my god. Oh my god. For Hydra. A true believer. Like Reyna. Oh my god, he's horrible. Jose City says Trip was thinking, okay, girl, we're going down together. Come on, girl. Yeah, Trip is the best. Jose City says this is the room where it happens. Room where it happens. Oh my god. Right. Thank you, Coulson. Oh, Garrett's horrible. I love Coulson's comebacks. No, John. This is not you being honest. Oh my god, this part is so sad. Oh, Fitz! Oh my god, the single tear. The fact that he's telling him he's gonna torture him to use his brain. Oh, Fitz, this is terrifying for him. I plan on being a very big part of that as he's sobbing, scared for his life, being told that he's literally going to be tortured. This is so funny. Oh my god, I love that part so much. It wasn't as big as I... All Fitz immediately going under the desk to hide. I love that May is literally doing so well, even with a bullet wound in her arm. Yes, come on, people. Oh, Fitz, he was so scared to even touch the pew-pew thing. He was so scared of it. He was like, no, I don't want any part of this. This is so sad. Oh my god. Oh, Fitz. Oh, Fitz. I love how in character that was for him, because like you would think in a lot of like action TV shows or something that, ew, gross, that Fitz would literally be like, oh my god, I'm all of a sudden a super cool karate kid. Like, I'm all of a sudden doing great. They use that in episode 2 and in the finale. That's so funny. They really couldn't have come in any sooner, really. Oh! Fitzsimmons! Oh my god, Fitzsimmons. The way that she doesn't even wait for the okay. She just runs into Fitz's arms. Oh my god. I'm gonna read all your messages in a second because, oh my god, everyone's talking about this, but like, I cannot handle this episode. The fact that it makes it sound like they're saying that S.H.I.E.L.D. was lost, that S.H.I.E.L.D. is the loser here. But then it turns out that S.H.I.E.L.D. was good. I was watching Live with Lil, and Brett Dalton said that he did not know that they were recording here. He thought that they were just rehearsing. Did y'all know that? Because like that changed everything. Like, I love the music so much. Oh my god, Trip freaking out, being like, you traitor. And then Ward, he's so confused. He's so confused. Oh, Ward, why do I feel so bad for him faking it? Like, May feels bad for him. Everyone feels bad for him. I love how sweet Coulson is, that he literally came over and brought Ward aside to comfort him. And Skye, oh my god. That entire, the slow-mo. I am a sucker for a slow-mo scene. Like, I love slow-mo scenes so much, especially when they're that emotional. Like in season, I think it's season 3. Yeah, in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 3, whenever they all come back from Mavis, and Gemma's like, is Will with him, and then they all reunite in slow-mo. That is my favorite, one of my favorite Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. scenes I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my god. Brett Dalton's acting. He's incredible. The fact that this is the first episode where Brett Dalton knew what Ward was, where Brett Dalton knew real, like for real, and he still acted so well. Oh, Ward's face is like, oh, she's coming too? You know what that means for her. Wow. Oh my god. Ward's face. They just now got on a first name basis. And that's their last interaction ever. Oh my god, this is so sad. Garrett being led away is so weird because he looks, you would think like, yes, he got what he deserved. Like, yes, he's getting arrested. Like, oh my god, Garrett, oh, Ward. Oh, Ward. Oh, Ward, that look. How did that not make Coulson suspicious? That was so, that look back to Coulson, he was like, oh my god. But like, you would literally think that Garrett is like, yes, you're getting what you deserve. But in reality, he's getting what he wants. It's so crazy. The way that the music is playing as if this is the last scene. Survive. The way that it makes it seem like this is the last moment of the episode. Oh my god. This scene is absolutely insane. Like, you think that Coulson saying like, we're gonna survive now is the end of the episode. And then there's this. Oh my god. Hand. If Victoria Hand hadn't suggested this, she probably would have made it out. Oh my god. She thinks she's like doing so well. And Ward is like, I love how Ward looks to Garrett. And Garrett's like, you know what to do. You don't need me to tell you what to do. You know what to do. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Hand is so proud of herself. Oh my god. She had that moment of like, crap. She knew in that second. Oh my god, the way that he doubles down on it. The music. Him smiling at Ward. And Ward's little smirk in his eyes and nod. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, a Hydra? I forgot that they put that there. I forgot that they freaking put that there. The fact that Garrett was so unfazed by that. He is happier than ever. He is literally like, I'm just gonna keep telling my great stories about how great of a person I am. I'm so unfazed by this. And Ward is like conflicted. Do I like this team? Do I not? And then he's like, I remember who I actually am. I remember now. Oh my god. 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 Stop it right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chills, chills, chills. So many chills. Oh my god, I'm freaking out, I'm freaking out, I'm freaking out. That was the most turn. That was the most incredible episode ever. Oh my god. That was insane. Ward literally being like, because like whenever he looked down, whenever I first watched this, I saw Ward pew pew Victoria hand, and I was like, oh my god, he's like being brainwashed. He has that thing in his eye. Like there's something wrong with him. Like he's being controlled by Garrett. Like literally any excuse I could possibly think of, because I was just so in shock. Not because I loved Ward, but because I was just like, that's not what's going to happen right now. And literally the moment that he was looking down, I was like, oh no, he feels bad. He's being controlled. He's totally being like controlled by Garrett. This is so sad. I can't believe that this is happening. And the second he looks up and breaks the fourth wall and looks at us, he literally looks at us and he's like, you saw what I did. Like, you know who I am now. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, that was insane. 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 Oh my god. Like literally I was like, there has to be an explanation for this. And then the second he looks up and smiles, I was like, oh, we really do know what just happened. He really is that person. He really is bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so insane. Okay, I'm catching up on all your messages now. Because I was like, I have not seen this in so long. Like, I have to watch this. The fact that there was like no music, nothing to hint that he was about to do that. Oh my god, that was insane. Hosey City says, come on, girl. Trip is the best. I think I'm back to like where we were talking about Trip and Gemma escaping or passing the test. The room where it happens. I understood that reference. That's funny, Violet. Wolf says, I love watching reactors freaking out about why Han thinks that, and then goes, oh, I guess she has some reasons. Yeah, that's really funny. Why would she think that Coulson's bad? Oh, well, she has like a huge list of reasons. Wolf says, also May's the GOAT. Yes, 100%. Violet says, I was so mad when she was accusing Coulson, but I can totally see where she's coming from, LOL. I know, like, seriously. Like, you backed up your stuff with facts, so, like, I can totally see where you're coming from. Jose City said, they make us like them. It is actually such a heartbreaking line. Oh my god, they make us like them. Oh my god. First of all, that could be totally double used. Like, they make us, like, enjoy their company, like who they are as a person, but also Garrett made Ward like him, like the person that he is, and Ward tried to make Sky like him too. Like, that line is so double meaningful. Like, oh my god, that's insane. Jonathan said, had Han lived, she would totally be on the real S.H.I.E.L.D. side. Yeah, she's not a fan of Coulson. Oh, I'll turn this off. Yeah. Hosey City says, Ward is giving such a pick-me energy right now. That's so accurate. Ward is 100% a pick-me. Like, that's hilarious and so accurate. Jonathan says, at Eitri in Infinity War, yes, that's what, yeah, yes, that's what often you means. Wolf said, I wonder if he was putting in some work to build extra trust with Hydra's coming out. Yeah, seriously, that's crazy. Violet said, I knew before watching the show that Ward was evil. You did? That's crazy. Because I got spoiled, but I still started to like Ward and was heartbroken when he betrayed them. I know, right? Like, it's so unexpected and so crazy. Hosey City says, wait, is this the whole conversation to manipulate her into coming with him later? Or his crazy thing for her? Yeah. Like, Ward manipulating Sky is, gross. Wolf said Sky is also the best. I love Sky so much. Daisy Sky Johnson is my favorite, probably my favorite character of all time after Harry Potter. Violet says, ew, don't kiss him. Literally, like, Sky, don't. Like, if she knew, not a chance in hell would she have done that. Hosey, I love it whenever Ward's like, wait, no, I am not, and that word. And then Sky's like, yes, you are. Founder of Hydra, a big fat, Like, I love that. She, like, really was like, no, you don't have any excuses here, Ward. Hosey City says, I think the smile he gave her after the kiss was real, but ew, Ward. I know, like, I think that he meant, like what he felt afterwards, but I definitely think he was manipulating her to get her to kiss him in the first place, which is so gross. Sophia says, what does I.C.L. mean? Or LCL. I don't really know what that means. Ward is very impressive in this scene, even though he's horrid. Yeah, literally. Like, he's so impressive. He's so good at what he does. He says he could have been such a good character. This whole fight scene is so cool. And then Ward is one of the Hydra agents I know, right? Oh, I can't lie. Thank you. So I can't lie. I'm learning so many new things from you guys. I can't lie. Ward. Yeah, seriously. City says he couldn't. Yeah, he could have been such a cool character. Alice says, Chloe, I kissed him. I slept. I love it when she's like, I love that panel so much. That Comic-Con panel was just the best. I love watching Comic-Con panels. Gabby says, I was so upset about Ward. I was just starting to like him, and then I know. Literally same. Literally same. Violet says, I guess we don't know. I guess we don't. Oh, I lost everything. I guess we don't really. Where did it go? God, there's so much. Oh my God. How did I lose? Oh my God. I guess we don't really know if they're S.H.I.E.L.D. or Hydra. Yeah, she didn't lock the door. I know. Jose City says she didn't lock the door. I said, like, she just opened the door and was like, he'll be back. Jose City says, who said anything about hacking? I love you, Sky. I know. I love how she just opens it to a huge bag of just those things. And she's like, who said anything about hacking a computer? Like, oh my God, she's so funny. That says we don't move until we find Simmons. Yes, stand on business. Literally so cute. We don't move until we find Simmons. I love that line. Wolf says, oh, wanted to tell you I'm getting to meet. What? I'm getting to meet Chloe Bennett and Ming-Na Wen later this summer, and I got your, oh my God! And I got your Who's Like Us Damn Few shirt to wear for it. Oh my God, Wolf, that makes me so beyond happy. Oh my God, please wear that to meet one of them. I have to see pictures of someone wearing my shirt that I designed next to Chloe Bennett or Ming-Na Wen. Oh my God, that's amazing. I'm wearing my Destroyer of Worlds shirt that I designed right now, inspired by Daisy Sky Johnson, and it's in my shop too. And I've always thought that if like I got to meet Chloe Bennett, I would wear my Destroyer of Worlds shirt. And I also have What Comes Next, the Cavalry shirt. And I've always thought that I'm gonna wear that if I get to meet Ming-Na Wen someday. Oh my God, I wanna meet them so bad. That is so freaking exciting that you're gonna meet them. Oh my God, that's so cool. Thank you so much for like getting one of my shirts. That makes me so happy. You have no idea. Jose City said, the scene. I know. Violet says, knowing that Garrett actually offed his own men. I know. And then use that to be like, look at how evil this person is. And he doesn't register that, like, that's him. Oh my God. Crazy. Blaze says, Wolf, what? That's so cool. I know. That's so cool. That's so cool. Jonathan says, Coulson's face. This scene is so good. I know. Coulson's face of realization. Oh my God. Jose says he brainwashed Raina, which is such an interesting point because she didn't actually join him willingly. That's so interesting. That's so interesting because I don't remember like the whole brainwashing thing, really. That's so crazy. Violet says Coulson's realization. Oh my God, I know. Alice says Garrett OMG, the realization. I love the one fatal mistake, literally. Like the one thing that Coulson picked up on. Like, can you imagine if he didn't pick up on it? Oh my God, it's so good. Sophia says, yes, Coulson is so clever. I love it. I love it. Coulson's whispery voice. I know. Him being like, I never said that. But this is May and Coulson and Garrett were all friends and trained by Fury. They were all friends? Oh my God. I forgot that like they were probably all trained together. Like their backstory, the lore goes crazy here. I really want a TV show spinoff of May, Coulson, Garrett, Hand, like in training. Like that would have been so cool. Wolf says freaking Sitwell. I know. I thought of that. Husky City says after the Winter Soldier, the Sitwell mention is crazy. I know. Like, I love that they brought so many different details from the movie. Like, they must have been like, we can use that whenever they were writing this script. Let's be honest, May could have offed Garrett even with the cuffs on. She probably would have used them to off him. Like, seriously, Wolf says Ian's acting. Ian kills me every time. Literally, Ian's face, he's so scared but wouldn't join them. I know, like, oh my God, Fitz is so brave, so strong. I love him. Gabby said Ian is an amazing actor. Amazing actor. Any time that Fitz screams or cries, I'm like pulling my heartstrings, Fitz. Bella says Ian should have won every award. Oh my lord. I know. Especially for self-control. Like, oh my god. Especially for this scene, and oh my god. Jose Studio says, no, no, John, this is you being a psychopath. I love that line so much. Violet says, Fitz crying. Jonathan says, sad Fitz makes everyone sad. That's so true. Like, if Fitz is sad, things are really bad. That's a poem. If Fitz is sad, things are really bad. Violet says, I'm literally tearing up watching it. I know. Jose City said Fitz actually did make him suffer later with the EMP. He kept his word. I never realized that. Oh, I love that parallel. And I plan to be a part of that, of Fitz, like, being a part of his downfall, and he actually was. I've never noticed that before. That is so cool. That's such a cool parallel. Jose City says it wasn't as big. It wasn't as big as I thought. And then Ward, I bet May thought that I was saying that as I was reading it. It wasn't as big as my word. I bet May thought the same thing about you. Oh my god, that's so funny. That is hilarious. Jose City says, sorry, that might have been too far. No, you're right, Queen. Literally, everyone's laughing at that. That's hilarious. Word, I bet May thought the same thing about you. Jose City says, Fitzsimmons hug, yes. Everyone's freaking out about this Fitzsimmons hug. Coulson's face. They're so freaking adorable. It's so sweet. Ward's acting in the scene, the slow-mo. He thought it was rehearsal. OMG, the raw emotion. I know. Like, Brett Dalton is incredible for thinking that that was rehearsal. He said that he literally thought that it was rehearsal, and then they yelled, cut, we're moving on. And he was like, oh, okay. I was like, you delivered that performance that easily? Oh my god, incredible. Wolf says, what? That's great. On a trip, yeah. Violet says Brett got to play so many characters within Ward. It's actually so impressive. It is so impressive. Jonathan says Brett not knowing till now makes his scenes prior even better, because he thought that they were genuine, right? Like, they were so smart not to tell Brett until, like, this episode. Like, it was perfect. Jose City says Simmons watching Ward's reaction and Fitz unable to keep his eyes off of her. Oh my god, everybody's watching her, but she's looking at, I guess that's like opposite, but Fitz watching Simmons is so cute. Fantastic Girl says he may act like he is confused, but that was definitely an act. Yeah, literally. I thought I heard somewhere that Brett didn't even know he was Hydra until they filmed the reveal. Whoa, that's crazy. I think he knew before the table read, like script reading. I think he knew that. That's insane. That would have been crazy. Here's what you're gonna do. Like, if they were literally on set filming that final scene, and they were like, so you're gonna do this? Like, he'd be like, oh, no, what? Yeah. Wolf said, man, I wish Han lasted longer. I love Victoria Hand. She was incredible. I can't believe she only lasted like a few episodes. That's crazy. I know she was such a good character. I think I heard that he didn't know to, like, Yes Man. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, probably because they were, like, working on this episode around then. Yeah, I just looked it up. It's crazy. All the badges. I know, their port, like, Skye literally became a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent for a day, and then everything goes to hell. Like, seriously? Jose City says it's gone in pieces at least. I just keep thinking of Trip with that line. It's gone in pieces at least. Oh my god. That is so sad. That's so sad. I hate it whenever Gemma is, like, crying to Skye and she's like, Trip was in fragments or something like that. Oh my god, that line gets me every time. OMG is happening. At least kiss her before you throw it at me. Damn. Literally. And bye-bye. Oh my god, everyone's like, bye, Victoria. Like, why are people so happy about her? I guess you're not, like, that happy, but, like, the whole bye thing is so funny. Bye, my hand, we'll miss you, literally. Wolf said, ooh, that's rough. Can you imagine if Han just killed him without asking Ward? She should have. Wonder what Ward would have done then. Oh, that would have been crazy, because if he didn't have like the person manipulating him and like controlling him, even though it's his own decisions too, like I wonder what Ward would have done. Like they probably would have lost, because Ward would not have known what to do then. Ward's face, OMG, I know. The break, yeah, literally. How dare they? I want to close my eyes. I know. The Hydra logo. The Hydra logo was insane. I completely forgot that they put that there. Like, Ward is Hydra. Like, how more clear can they make it? Like, oh my god. But this is him pew-pewing her extra times really sold it. I know. Him just being like, nah, I'll do it again just to make sure. Just to make sure. Wolf said, honestly, Ward was smart, because Hand would absolutely use her last energy and breath to try to tell Coulson. Yeah. Literally. Literally. The Hydra logo, that Hand with the blood dripping was insane the first time I saw it. Like the hair, like the red hair covering her hand, and then, oh my god, the whole thing is so gross, so creepy. It's so good. The Hydra logo at the end was fire. I know. Jonathan said Ward not saying anything makes it even creepier. I know. The fact that Ward didn't say anything, he was just like, here I am. Like, that's the real me. Like, oh my god. So fire. Violet says, I know they could have had him say things, but the quiet is so much scarier. The quiet and silence is so much scarier. Will said S-tier episode of an S-tier show. Literally. Sometimes actions speak louder than words, and this was screaming. Yeah, literally. Literally, Jose Studio. That's such a good way to put it. Gabby says, definitely a top tier episode in the whole series. This was one of the best episodes, like, in the entire series. Like, oh my god. Will said Ward, LOL, Ward said, yeah, I did that. Yeah, that's literally what his face looked like. Literally, I thought he was under mind control at first. This episode had me in a chokehold for the rest of the seasons. Same. I was like, if this is what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is gonna be like it's gonna be so good. I literally never stopped thinking about it. Yeah. The Ward twist is bigger than the actual Hydra reveal, in my opinion. I completely agree. 100% agree. Like, way bigger, in my opinion. Will said, oh, that's such a good read of that line. Never thought of it like that before. Yeah. Also, they make us like them because they have to be ruthless to deal with Hydra. Yeah, true. Alice Plays. Hi, Alice Plays. I'm so happy you're here. You said, I love the show. I know. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alice says, I lost it. Alice spoiled Ward reveal for me before I watched it. Tilda, are you serious? Alice. He says, my new job is keeping you up to date with any acronyms I know. I love that. I need it. Thank you. Also, I'm so glad they didn't go with the storyline of Sky feeling bad for Ward because of her feelings. Like, same. Queen Sky. I love that she was like, no, you're an evil dirtbag now. Like, I love her. Will said, oh, you're so welcome. I've been wanting one of your shirts for a while, and this was the perfect reason. That makes me so happy. I'll DM you on Instagram the photos afterwards. That would make me so freaking happy. Like, seriously, so happy. That makes me so happy. This is a prequel spinoff with Coulson, May, and Garrett in training would go so hard. So hard. That would be so good. It would be like no powers, like no superpowers, no aliens. It would just be like kind of divergent-y of them. Like, that would be so cool. Divergent in Dauntless is how I picture S.H.I.E.L.D. Academy before all the superpowers and aliens. Will said that they could have Bill's son come back as young Garrett. That would be so cool. I loved him playing young Garrett. Self-control should have won every single award. Literally. Oh my god, absolutely. Agreed 100%. Violet says, Lumley said, wherever she goes, death follows. And then as soon as she becomes an official part of S.H.I.E.L.D., the takeover happens and a bunch of people die. Wow. Literally, like, they like, when they came up with the line, wherever she goes, death follows, like, they did not joke around with that. Like, they were like, we're gonna prove it. Violet says, I genuinely don't understand people who dislike season 1. I understand people who don't like the first, like, 5 episodes of season 1 because they're just, like, I love it because they totally thought every single thing out. And they were like, if we're going to have people emotionally invested in this show, we're going to need to show them who the characters are, why they should care about the characters, what their backstories are. Like, they planned out Bahrain, years before they actually showed it. Like, it's insane. So, like, the fact that, like, I have always loved it from the very first episode, but I get, like, other people thinking that it's kind of slow, I guess. But now, like, once you get to turn, it's like, go, go, go. Jonathan said Fitz looking Hydra is a scary thought, and we see what they would look like in the framework. Oh my god. Like, if Fitz had said yes, oh, I'm gonna make that edit. Can I make that edit? I'm kind of taking it off of your idea, but I'm gonna make that edit of if Fitz said yes to Garrett, and then it's him in the framework. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Can I use that? Wolf said, Violet, dang, I was talking to my sister about the show, and it's so true. No wonder Daisy is so afraid to get close to people. Also, I absolutely love season 1, especially on rewatch. I know, like, these episodes are so much better than I thought. Jose City said first few episodes on first watch can be a little slow, but absolutely with context. The second time around, literally, yeah, the second time around is so much more well thought out. Like, yeah, once you know, you enjoy every single second of it because they thought it all out. It's so crazy. Jose City said because they are mostly to introduce characters and dynamics. Right, and so once you, like, go to season 7 and then come back and watch it, or even season 2 and come back and watch it, you're like, wow, that's why Fitzsimmons are like that. That's, like, why Philinda are like that. Jonathan said, that's fine, my ideas are yours. Thank you. I love that edit idea. Violet said all the foreshadowing in the first season goes crazy. The foreshadowing is one of my favorite things about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ever. Wolf said, like, almost every single episode of season 1 has a tie-in. Literally. Oh, season 1 is just amazing. So, because we just watched the Hydra reveal next Friday, instead of watching Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode, which would be episode 18, we are going to watch Captain America Winter Soldier movie, and I'm so excited about that. I literally just saw that Captain America Brave New World came on Disney Plus, and I haven't filmed my reaction to that yet, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna rewatch all the Captain Americas before I watch that, because that's fun. So the other night on Memorial Day, my family and I watched Captain America, the First Avenger, and it's so much better than I remembered. Like, I love that movie so much. And so next Friday, I'm gonna watch it with you. I'm gonna watch Captain America Winter Soldier with y'all, and it's gonna be so cool. I was wondering if this time still works okay for people, or if you would like to lower it by an hour. So, like, I start the lives, since it's, like, such a long movie, I start the lives at 7 p.m. CST my time. So we could start at 6 p.m. CST my time, because that way it wouldn't be as late. Will said, I'm rewatching season 5 with another reactor, and it's so crazy to see them all. It's so crazy. Violet said, OMG, I'm so excited. Yes. Will said, Captain America Winter Soldier is my favorite MCU movie. Yay. Jonathan said, yes, can't wait. Awesome. Jose City said, I'm so excited. Alice said, I'm not sure I'll be able to join next week because I'll be away, so it depends on the signal. Oh, okay. That sounds great. Jose City says, I can definitely stay up later with my broken sleep schedule, but an hour earlier also works for me. Okay. Good to know that, like, either or works fine. Will said, I might be busy, but I'll have to rewatch if I can't watch the live. Yeah, the replay of all of these lives are available to watch on my channel after the live ends, so you could also watch that. Violet says, it would be cool. It would be good to start it earlier, actually, because of the 7 p.m. CST is 8 p.m. Yeah, right. Alice said, oh, my sleep schedule is so effed. LOL. Mine too. I literally went to bed at sunrise this morning. Like, I fell asleep at like 5-6 a.m. this morning. But yeah, so that sounds great. But this is me too, LOL. That sounds so fun. So yeah, this episode was insane. Oh my god, I could just talk about this episode forever. So my Patreon besties and I are about to go do our little after party on my Patreon Discord at We Could Be Heroes Designs if you wanted to join and talk about this episode in a video call with us, because that would be cool. Wolf says I might go back and watch from episode 1 just to enjoy geeking out about AOS. Yes, awesome. Make sure to comment like all your thoughts so that I can comment back. Alice said I keep staying up till like 8 to 12 the next day doing assignments. Oh, yeah, I can't even imagine adding assignments into a sleep schedule like that. Crazy. Gabby says awesome. Okay, cool. Yay. Okay. So if we are good, next Friday, June 6th, we'll be watching Captain America, the Winter Soldier movie, and I'm so excited for that. So yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna end the live here. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. Oh my god, this episode was so good. This is like my favorite episode so far. I thought Tracks was my favorite episode, and it still might be equal to this episode, but oh my god, this episode was definitely a highlight. Yeah, Alice says see y'all maybe next week, but if not, def the week after. Yes. Okay, awesome. I will talk to y'all later, and I'll talk to my Patreon besties in a second. Jonathan says, take care, everyone. Enjoy the weekends. This episode is top 5. Yeah, literally. Will said, this is awesome. Yeah, I'm so happy that you joined, Wolf. And also, Alice and Sophia's sister, like, oh my god, Tilda, yes. This is awesome. I will try and make as many of these as I can. Yay! Hosey City says, Tracks and Turn. Best episodes of season 1. I totally agree. Episode 19 in season 1 is my fave because Amy Acker. That's cool. Fantastic Girl says, bye. Oh my god, everyone's saying bye. Okay, bye everyone. Thanks for joining. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.